going to that, for any home fans or players going to the ground.
It should be good then if we, like you say, if there is going to be 1,000 of us there, that is a good turnout for us. It's better than good, I reckon. It'll be a good
We were
day,
talking
that.
about this percentage-wise earlier on. I mean, if that's the case, then that's going to be pretty remarkable, isn't it?
Well, I mean, it's one of those. We took 700 last time we went on a Tuesday night.
I was there.
To be honest, I'd have thought that we would have taken
Charlie McDonald's
1,200 each.
superb shot was a
We
highlight
took 700
for
on
me.
the Tuesday night.
To be fair though, I think because we've sold, it says the official Twitter said 1,000 plus. I think, and that's before we've even got to Thursday, Friday. Plus all the people that will buy them on the day.
You've got to remember as well, Friday's payday, isn't it? for a lot of
Friday's
people?
payday for a lot of people. So I wouldn't be shocked if we I don't think we'll do 2K. I'd love it, but I think we could definitely do 15, 16, 1,700.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think it's got potential, to be
All
honest.
of those.
Just a quick check. Have any of you got your tickets yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got Donny and Mooey will be attending as well.
Excellent.
Just as an update, so I've already
That's the only reason I'm going, so that's
I've
good.
got
Yeah,
my
I'm not
ticket.
interested in football. No,
No,
Stephen
absolutely
Presley's
not.
gone.
Just come and see. Donny
Just
and Mooey.
boo Donny and Mooey instead then.
Thank you.
And it'll be nice if our
Mascot
new signing
booing.
starts as well.
Yes,
wouldn't
talk to me about our new
forgot
signing
about him,
briefly. Who
I
have we
don't know
picked
anything
up?
about him.
it? We have picked up Mr. Lewis Baker from Chelsea. He's an under-21 England international, midfielder, attacking midfielder.
Two-footed,
Scores
I believe.
two-footed,
Two-footed.
scores for fun, and enjoys cheeky back heels against Arsenal. So he fits
That's not
in
bad,
straight
then, is
away.
it? Yeah.
26 goals I saw last season
26.
from midfield.
Yep.
Blimey.
In the Chelsea Under-21s League, which has had some remarkable players in the past couple of seasons.
And
It's
you know,
not a...
the deliciously beautiful thing about it,
Go on.
he got record from Sheffield Wednesday to sign for us.
See, that doesn't happen. It's the other way round.
Can't
Weird,
blame
doesn't
He
it?
got
that?
It is, yeah.
recalled from a championship club to sign for
That says
little old us.
Yeah, he's on loan until the end of the season, playoffs included, if we need him.
See this hat I'm wearing? That's my cynical hat. I'm taking it off now.
Okay.
I did actually do it.
Good. This is. I
does
believe
actually-
I think that came across on radio, actually.
It does actually say an awful lot about, Milton Keynes, that we can attract someone of his standard if he's been recalled from a,
Well,
they're a massive club.
I said to
aren't they,
Twilly
really?
beforehand. Yeah, I think he'd only made four appearances for him, and a couple of them were from starting, from on the pitch,
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
it? So, I mean, he's struggling to really break into their team, I would say, into the Owls team, which is probably half the reason he's come back, because he's more assured now with Delhi being out of getting a game for us.
Do you not
he just goes straight into that slot.
Do you not think even for our so-called second string or the players that are on the bench, we still integrate them well into the squad?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
and I
definitely.
always feel when they come on, even if they are doing 20 minutes, for instance, Keith, who's played in 7 positions and come on and done 20 minutes here or started and come off or whatever it might be, we always integrate people well, so I think it's worked.
I've got to say something. I think it's a lot to be said for the way that Robbo's been rotating this season, because he's been doing it frequently.
Yeah.
You going back to the Bennick days and all the rest of it, you were never sure who was going to be where and who was going to be playing,
got to be
which is
ballsy
really
as well.
which is really good for you and for your stance against the opposition, because they won't have a clue what's going on if you don't know who you're going to play and who you're going to start.
Is anyone worried about the sheer amount of low knees that we got? No, that's got to be.
No, we're
5 or
back.
6?
Yeah, we're back down to 5 again because Delhi's been.
Just the 5. Then.
Yeah, just the 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. How many is it you can play? Is it
It's 5,
You
yeah,
can play all
sure,
5.
it's 5,
yeah.
yeah.
But of course, Delhi's now injured and he's back at Tottenham, back at his parent club.
Is he actually back at his
Yeah,
parent club?
yeah, he's
oh,
back
that's
there for
weird.
treatment.
so
Yeah.
weird.
Oh,
Feels like,
God.
feels like being cheated on.
That's what I said. Doesn't it sound strange to say back at his parent club, doesn't it?
We've really got 5 online.
Yeah. It would have been 6, but Delhi's gone now.
Let's
so.
count them. Williams, Andrews,
Greg.
Greg,
Delhi.
that other one, that new one
The
that's
new
just
bloke,
slumped up
Lewis.
last time.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
5, eh? There you go.
So we've got 2 Bakers now. We're sort of auditioning for more.
We are, yeah.
But also, if there are any players out there
We've
whose
got a
name
Greg,
is
haven't we?
Candlestick Maker
Or Butcher.
or
yeah.
Butcher.
We got a Greg and the 2 Bakers.
Greg and the 2 Bakers, yeah.
Oh.
We did that twice at the start. We had Greg and Greg and Bakers.
Greg the Master Baker. Yeah.
Really rubbish, wasn't it?
Really, I don't listen, mate.
Yeah.
It's not me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we don't do it anymore.
Okay. Look, you are listening to the MooCamp Radio Show on Secklow Sounds, and Secklow Sounds exists to bring people and communities together to celebrate all that's best about the city. We produce a variety of music and speech programmes produced by local people, and we're run by over 60 volunteers. There's always room for more, so if you've got a programme idea or a skill that you want to offer, send an email to volunteers@secklowsounds.org. You can find out more about the show, the station, and other shows that we produce by visiting www.secklowsounds.org. What have we got left?
Well, actually, unfortunately, there's absolutely loads left, although most people will be hoping that I was going to see nothing. There should be text, tweets, Bootsby, Ballbro, Winky, siblings, roundabouts, and we may be having a quick chat about Chesterfield, but it's not looking good because it is indeed 10 to 9. If you're listening on the podcast, look at your watch and make up your own time.
It's good. Just even at that point, he's ad-libbing and adding stuff into the script. It's
Even though we've got
fantastic.
loads to do.
Text, go on, go.
Yeah, so some more texts and tweets. Harold from Stony Stratford says, I want to get in touch to tell you that I'm not feeling so good at the moment. I'm 47, you know. Stephen from Bolbeck Park says, I couldn't believe it when I first heard it, but I'm chuffed to bits. That is true. Ian from Middleton says, I'd have thought we'd expect to take 1,200-ish to Cov. Any more than that would be great. Any less than 1,800 and it would be seen as a failure now, which is a shame. And Jane from Luton, she says, moo.
Lovely. Excellent. Thank you. Cheers, Jane. This just in a lengthy press conference at Stadium MK this morning, Don's manager, Carl Robbo Robinson, announced today that he would be looking for improvements from his players in the run-up to the end of the season. Expressing his concern at the lack of support that the rest of the players, the fans and the rest of the footballing community in general had shown to Don's legend Keith Andrews, Robbo explained that he intended to keep using Keith in as many different ways as possible to help people get used to it, starting with a spelling goal as cover for Dave Martin. More on this once we've hunted him down and punched him in the face a few times just for fun.
As you should know by now, the Dons are undoubtedly the most popular club in the country, and Pete Winky Winkelmann is not only the most popular chairman in the lower leagues, he's possibly the most popular man in football altogether. Just how widespread is Winky's fame, though, and who exactly loves him? We've carried out some more research, and we can now say that Deborah Meaden, Deborah Van Valkenburg, Vincent Van Gogh, Darren Hoy, Sir Chris Hoy, Paige and Moy, Elaine Page, Jimmy Bullard, EastEnders Wellard, Ricky Wilson, Wilson Pickett, Flying Pickets, Pickett Lyons, John James, James Martin of Fire, and all the cast from the film version of Chariots of Fire all really, really love Winky. As always, unfortunately, there were some people we failed to get an answer from, and even though we've offered car washes and chocolates this week, it was no different whatsoever. Unemployed Darren from Peterborough was too busy trying to make his CV look half decent to bother, and David Silver was too preoccupied with cleaning his hands of the referee's pitch marking foam after trying to emulate David Luiz's cheeky move from last week to even pick up the phone.
Great one. Okay, thanks ever so much. If you could have seen Darren Hoy's face, Darren Hoy in the studio, ladies and gentlemen, being told, having the world told that he loves Winky, well, at least, truth is out. You can relax now. Okay, look, we are rapidly approaching the end of the programme. Let me just pick out a couple of bits. Modders, roundabout, please.
The roundabout this week was a Loughton roundabout, of course.
Excellent. So nobody got it right?
No correct answer.
Okay, Lisa or Carolyn?
Lisa.
Okay, even with yet again. Oh, that was so close then.
Yes,
it's Carolyn by one vote now.
Come on, people. Get
one
calling
vote,
Lisa.
my God. Okay, that's fantastic. Look, you are listening to the MooCamp Radio Show. We're really pleased you were, and kind of hope you enjoyed something like, well, I hope you enjoyed it. That's all we've got time for, so thanks for listening. And thanks for getting involved. We'll be back at the same time next week and every week up until the end of the season when we all head off into the sunset together. Tonight's show was written by Brando, Modders and Gers and was recorded live by all of us plus the other, plus Twilly, because the other one isn't here anymore. No. Additional material came from Scum Army, Scum Amy and Scum Andy, along with a few telepathic thoughts from Henry Winkler and Lee Harvey Oswald. To play us out, actually before we do this, just Chesterfield, hands?
No hand.
Hand.
Yeah, hand, it's at home.
And I need to tell people I'm not going to the quiz night, but this is just the rock and roll lifestyle that I lead. So I will be at the football on Tuesday. To play us out, this is one of those bits where I can't say just how great the magnetic fields are. This is one of the best tracks, to be fair, but I can't say how great they are. If you have a listen out for I Wish I Had an Evil Twin, which we'll play at another point in the future because it's an absolutely brilliant song. I Wish I Had an Evil Twin running around doing people in. You don't get lines better than that. This is Magnetic Fields. Have a great week. We'll speak to you all next week. Thanks very much.
Twisted point of view, Mike. I like your questioning eyebrows. that kiss me pucker for me. But maybe you should plug it with a beer. 'Cause Papa was a rodeo, Mama was a rock and roll band. I could play guitar and rope a steer before I learned to stand. Home was anywhere with diesel gas, love was a trucker's hand. Never stuck around long enough for a one-night stand. Before you kiss me, you should know Papa was a rodeo. The light reflecting off the mirror ball looks like 1,000 swirling eyes. They make me think I shouldn't be here at all. You know, every minute someone dies. What are we doing in this dive bar? How can you live in a place like this? Why don't you just get into my car and I'll take you away? I'll take that kiss now. But Papa was a rodeo, Mama was a rock and roll band. I could play guitar and rope a steer before I learned to stand. Home was anywhere with diesel gas, love was a trucker's hand. Never stuck around long enough for a one-night stand. Before you kiss me, you should know Papa was a rodeo. And now it's 55 years later. We've had the romance of the century. After all these years wrestling gators, I still feel like crying when I think of what you said to me.
Papa was a rodeo, Mama was a rock and roll band. I could play guitar and rope a steer before I learned to stand. Home was anywhere with diesel gas, love was a trucker's hand. Never stuck around long enough for one night stand.
Before you kiss me, you should know Papa was a rodeo. What a coincidence, your Papa was a rodeo too.
MK Pulse proudly sponsors Secklow Sounds. MK Pulse is Milton Keynes' local magazine, bringing helpful information on food, health, fashion, money, travel, culture and much more to 84,000 people every month. Plus news, views and what's on from around the city. If it's happening in Milton Keynes, it's in MK Pulse and it's available online at www.mkpulse.co.uk.